Hello, lovelies, and welcome to another cash stuffing. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Lily. I am a 24-year-old cash budgeter and stuffer. I am currently living with my boyfriend and our 3 dogs, and oh my gosh, I keep saying that, and our 4 dogs in our first home together, and we are really just trying to get a handle on our finances and our lives. So if any of that sounds like content that may interest you, I hope that you consider hitting that subscribe button and sending some support my way. But happy Cash Stuffing Tuesday, everyone. How you doing? How's it going? We finally have some clear weather. It was supposed to stop raining over the weekend, like yesterday, or at least Sunday, Monday, it was supposed to stop raining. But the forecast has changed. I must have jinxed it. Sorry, Mainers. And basically all this week, except for like Wednesday and Friday, are supposed to be rainy once again. So the upside, though, to that is that up here on the 3rd floor, it is... The upside to that, though, is that up where I film, it's usually so hot that I am dripping in sweat by the end of filming. And today it's relatively cool. Let's say it's like low 70s up here as opposed to like the 90s that it usually is. Also, too, I might be able to fix it a little bit in editing, but I'm looking at the viewfinder right now and my iPad is like very washed out. Everything looks a little cloudy. I've washed off or like wiped off the lens of the camera a few times. So I don't think it's that. I don't know what's going on over here, why it's so bright. The brightness is like really not that high, but maybe that's better. Anywho, today we're here to stuff my 3rd full-time paycheck for the month of June. We should have $543 here minus gas. So we have 152, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 410, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 500, 505, 10, 15, 20, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. I'm going to take some of these nasty 5s that I am throwing around everywhere and just put them closer to the front so that I make sure that those ones go in my wallet so that I can spend them. But yeah, so here we go. If you know, you know, but today is day 1 and I'm struggling a little bit. I have a heat pack wrapped around my stomach right now and I'm going to be editing this in bed with a delicious Lindy's homemade watermelon Italian ice. That is my absolute favorite treat in the world right now. And it stinks because they're so hard to find in just the boxes of watermelon. I have gone everywhere and I have maybe been able to find 1 box like in my whole life of just the watermelon. So I end up getting multiple boxes of the watermelon and strawberry combo, but I don't like the strawberry ones and Austin's allergic to strawberries. So I just have like 100 strawberry Italian ices in my freezer that I'm trying to pawn off on people to take. But the watermelon ones are so good. They hit the spot just right. Love, love, love. When I was like freshly recovering from being sick, they were like the only thing that I could keep down, and now I crave them so much. Okay. Anywho, we're going to jump in. Isn't this so cute? I freaking love these new dashboards. Anywho, so groceries has $20 left over. I did my very, 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 very best to avoid spending this so that we can add this into our rollover. I'm trying to remember how I did this. I think I did 20. 40. Actually, let me check. Okay, I did 2 20s, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 580. Shoot, I already forgot. Is that how I did it? Yes, it is. Okay. 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, and $80. When I want to remember, or if I like break the denominations down for groceries a little bit differently, I'll take a picture of my like tallies right then and there, because it's like the first thing I do when I'm doing my denomination breakdown. And so that I remember. Daycare's not getting anything today. Miscellaneous, $1, 2, 3, 4, $5 is still in here, so I'm just gonna roll this right over. And we will take $5 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these will go into the dollar savings at the end. I leave my gas money in the bank because I use the Upside app. I mentioned it to my therapist, funny enough, and she was like, oh, you sound just like the commercials. And I'm like, I won't even give you my referral code. It is worth it to sign up for Upside. They give you cash back every time you get gas. It's literally that easy. Snap a picture, choose your gas station, snap a picture of your receipt when you get gas, and then they'll calculate like the number of gallons that you got and give you money back for it. You'll get extra money back on your first fill up if you sign up using my code. I was scrolling through the app the other day, you guys, and it's not just gas and groceries anymore. They do have like a bunch of restaurants, like chains like Uno, Papa John's, a bunch of different restaurants were also accepted. So that is new and exciting. But the only catch really is that you have to use a card, not cash. So I leave that in the bank. And then I set aside $2 extra. The traffic is crazy right now, so I apologize. $2 extra that's going to go into the dollar challenge at the end. I have some receipts to scan into Fetch. This is another rewards app where you get points for pictures of receipts from anywhere. And then you can redeem those points for gift cards instead of cash. And then I do have some change. Alrighty, so that is going to do it for my wallet this week. And then we will add this to the change jar. So that is that for this week. Beautiful. Okie dokie, let's start. Why does this look like it's tilted? Anyway, let's start with my sinking funds as the first bead of sweat drips down my neck. Okay, probably from the heat pack to be honest, but it's helping. So, the kiddos are getting 10, and funny story about that, which I am kicking myself, honestly. Such a waste of time and money. But Malachi and Stuart had their first vet appointments today. So my dad brought Stuart to work, and I offered to take them both to the vet because their appointment was together. And when we got them from Austin's grandmother, she gave me a folder with like all their past vet history. Obviously, you need that. I could have sworn that I had put it directly into the glove box of my car. I was wrong. So I tore the house apart. I can't find that folder anywhere. No idea where it is. So I had texted her for the name of the vet's office down in Florida that they had gone to. I didn't hear back from her until well after their appointment. So the only thing that I knew for a fact that they were going to be ready for was their Bordetella, their kennel cough. So they got that today, and then I heard back. I called the vet's office in Florida. I got their records emailed to me, and they're due for basically everything, like their annuals, their Lyme, lepto, their rabies, their everything. So with the monthly medication for all 5 dogs, I spent $767 at the vet's office today. That did go on the care credit card. So thank the freaking Lord for the care credit card. But they're going to both need additional vet appointments in order to obviously take care of all of that. Now, before anyone asks, I had offered already, since I had made the appointment before, the appointment was actually supposed to be before my parents even took Stuart, but they had to reschedule it because I guess a doctor was out, whatever the case. But I had offered already to pay for that in his first month of medication for them. My dad and my parents will be handling the rest of Stuart's vet bills. I already made an appointment for Malachi, but it's not until the end of July, so we'll see what happens. But for now, they also have grooming appointments, so this will hopefully help with part of that. But we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 90, and 95 in the kiddos. Beautiful. Okay, and then we're gonna skip back to car care. So I had budgeted $5 for car care today. I'm still gonna put it in here, but I had budgeted it because my engine light had come on, and so I made an appointment, and my car was kind of driving a little funky, so I made an appointment with the shop that I usually work with, and I ended up canceling that appointment today because yesterday the light went off and my car's been driving fine. So if it comes back on, I'm going to bring it in, but if it stays running okay, then I'm not going to spend the money on it. So we have 100, 110, and 115 in car care for now. 95, yeah, okay. And then Christmas is getting $5. And I really don't add to here often enough, and it's creeping up on us, so we'll see how much we can get in here. Hopefully with some of the bonus paychecks, like at the end of this month, we're going to have the extra magic month paycheck. Hopefully we can add to it. I gotta let this dry before I close it. We have 1, 2, 300, 320, 30, 45, 50, and 355 saved for Christmas. And that is the last sinking fund that we are going to stuff today. Okay. Also, I don't usually mention this, but why not? This week, isn't that so cute? I love it so much. The subscriptions that are staying in the bank, so every single week I leave $23 in the bank because my Schwab account pulls $20 and then my Ally account pulls $3. Those are just automatic savings, investments, whatever. And then this week, Planet Fitness is the membership, whatever, that's going to pull automatically. So I left $24 in the bank for that. So I left a total of $47 in the bank this week for auto drafts. That's what that was. And then I'm going to put $10 into toiletries. I'm going to bulk this up a little bit more before I start adding back to major projects. But we have 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, and 80 in toiletries. And that is that. And then for our bills today, mortgage is getting $180. I know it's kind of weird for us, but I split it up weird this week for some reason. 100, a 50, a 20, and a 10. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 56, 650, 70, and 690. Is that right? If I took, I just need to make sure I did this right. If I took 180 out, I have, yeah. And I already had 50. So 20 and a 10 is 30. Shouldn't it be 500? Shouldn't it be 680? Did I just miscount it? I must have just instinctually been counting it as a 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 56, 6, 50, 70, and 80. Yeah, hold on. What is going on here? Why did I even question that? Like, obviously that was wrong. Goodness gracious. Okay. I'm adding 20 to utilities. Today is the 11th. And I already paid everything for June. Just have to see. We should be at $415 if it's all been done right. So we have 1, 2, 250, 70, 90, 310, 330, 350, 370, 80, 90, 400, 405, 10, and 415. Beautiful. I am going to need to pull from here by the end of the month to pay our water and sewer bill, which is due by the 30th. So we got time. But internet, what was it? 415. Internet is getting 5. So we have 10, 15, 20, and 25 in here. And I split the total of all my bills by 4. So I just stuff a quarter of them every week. Most of the numbers are the same, but I split them up between my Etsy paycheck and my full-time paycheck. That's why the amounts are a little bit different each week. It really just depends on how much I stuff. Car insurance is getting $10 today. So we should be at $855. And let's see. I am going to swap out just one of these, so at least a couple of them match. And then we'll go from there. Did I add 10? 5, 6, 7, 800, 10, 20, 35, 45, 55. Beautiful. I don't know if I said this already or not. I probably did, but I want to save up to 900 by August, and then we should be good. Registration is fully funded. The dogs are starting to bark. Love that for me. Best Buy is getting 30, a 20, and a 10. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, and 130 in Best Buy. I don't track any of the bills that I pull out of at the end of every month. So if there's a set amount that I'm saving for the end of the month, and then at the end of the month I'm just going to pull it all out and it's going to be back down to 0, I don't track it. I only track the ones that I don't do that with. Phone is getting 10. So we have 10, 20, 35, and 40. I actually think Austin might have just gotten home. Might have heard a car door, or it could have been a car going over a hill. They sound very similar. Sam's Club is getting 5. So we have 50, 70, 85, and 90 in Sam's Club. We have 90 total in Sam's Club, and then we are adding 90 to student loans. So 50, 70, and 90. And we have 1, 2, 50, 300, 320, and 340. $340 is currently in student loans. Care credit is getting 38. So a 20, a 10, a 5, and 3 ones. I am just going to wait until the hospital calls me back for payment for the other 2 bills, before I ask them if they accept care credit. So we'll see. They called me really quickly for that first one, and then I haven't heard back from them, so we'll see. But in care credit, we have 50, 100, 120, 40, 60, 70, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 196? Is that what I said? Yeah. 196, I guess, is in care credit. And then extra debt is getting 10. So we have 20, 40, 55, and 60 in extra debt. And I think I'm trying to save up to 100 by the end of the month for those 2 cards. So there's our bills binder, and she's getting nice and stuffed. Okay, and then we can move over to savings. So, why couldn't I be beautiful and rich? Manifest is getting 5. So we should have a total of $735. So we have 5, 6, 700 in the bank, 7, 10, 25, 30, and 735. Beautiful. All is as it should be. I'll give myself a little fan too. Goodness gracious. It actually felt really good. We're going to skip back to the deck of savings today, and we're going to add 15. Okay. So let's find a 15. This is from Kristen. Oh my gosh, so many trailers are going by. Goodness gracious. Okay, here's a 15. I'm going to pop it in the back. This is from Kristen over at Intentional Living. It is linked in the description of every video, as well as her Etsy and her YouTube channel. So, 15. And we have 100, 110, 25, 30, and 135. And we did find out after finishing this last time that it saves up to $500. So it's so hot up here that like the pen is like a barely, goodness gracious. Okay, it's gonna smudge, so whatever. And then I have a $20 bill to add, so we're gonna go back to our 20s. And we're gonna fill in a little circle. These trackers are available in my shop as a digital download, and then I printed them out and I just kind of laminated them and put holes in them so that I could use it, but you can also just insert it right into the envelope. We're not counting it, but that is that for our savings. And now we're going to put $10 into my future babies binder. So, you know the drill. I can't wait until this magic month paycheck because we're going to add so much in here. I can already tell. Hopefully. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I'm just going to start putting those dollars in there. 1 into, oh my goodness, what is wrong with my voice right now? 1 into clothes, 1 into diapers and wipes, 1 into equipment and furniture, 1 into extracurricular activities, 1 into medical, whoa, 1 into first car, 1 into savings, 1 into college fund. Ew, there's something on that. Don't like that feeling. And then I'm going to put these last 2 into emergency. And at the end of the month, we will condense these, we'll count them up, and we'll update the trackers. But for now, she is relatively stuffed. Look at that. That's not me. I'm not holding her open like that. She is a little thickums right now. And now, last but not least, we are going to add into my dollar challenge. So we're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and $7. Beautiful. Stuff these right in here. We are just about halfway throughout the year, and this is already pretty thick. So if we can double this, that would be seriously insane.
But you guys, that's going to wrap up today's cash stuffing. I really hope that you enjoyed, and obviously that truck really doesn't want you to, and I'm sorry, but I think that might have actually been a motorcycle. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed, and if you did, please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up, leave a yellow heart in the comments to show your support for the channel, and of course, subscribe. We are creeping up so close to 10,000 subscribers, you guys. The giveaway is going to be crazy. I am so excited. On Thursday, we're going to come back for our Thankful Thursday Etsy Paycheck cash stuffing, and then we're just going to keep trucking along from there. But with all of that being said, you guys, thank you so much for sticking around with me, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day, week, month, year, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.